So I am unbelievably late to this, but yeah, I have been grinding the game as you can see by my rank. You know, I've been grinding this game and I have been neglecting making a video, but I was gonna make a video of the update, and I was gonna make like heist tutorials, which I may do, but as of now, I think there is a video idea I've been wanting to do, and it is suggestions for this game. Because, you know, the devs might be stuck on ideas. This is not criticism about the update. This is stuff that can happen in the future, stuff that can change. And yeah, this man's grinding out, and I really am not bothered to grind. I'm just doing this. But anyway, things I've liked about this update, I've liked pretty much all of it. It's you know, got some got the hyperglider, which turned really weird. You know, let's do a heist. Let's do the heist. You know, I like how the hyperglider functions now. Actually, functions like the Oppressor Mark 1. And this is my first suggestion. Please don't ever add Oppressor Mark 2. Please don't. Oh great, someone killed him. Don't worry, we'll kill him. Got the mean gears. But anyway, this game's a bit loud, eh? Let's turn it down, just in case. The heist music's pretty good. My favorite's gotta be the pyramid. It's such good. It's like good heist music, but it's like, it's kind of started like, you know, if, you know, ancient Egyptians actually like made music. But anyway, yeah. So, alright, while we're waiting for this, because it takes a while for it to actually get back into the air, and the moment it gets into the air, it will just instantly explode and just fall down. We'll have to kill this guy over and over again. No, but the first suggestion is over here at the jewelry store. This heist is really interesting, and I actually really like this heist. Actually, no, I should have led with something else. I'm going to lead with something else before I actually go to this one. And it's heist tutorials, because I've seen so many people using these heists. Even people, veteran players, even Sketch, the man who returns finally to the game, it was confused on the jewelry store. Who isn't? It's a confusing heist. So here, on your phone, there are tutorials which can teach you everything from, you know, how to become a villain and stuff like that, and the jewelry store is conveniently open. Yeah, I'm just going to go there right now. Millie's probably going to come here, but don't worry, we'll kill him. You know, but like, just like a tutorial thing, just like, you know, kind of like images to show how the game works. It would just be something that could help new players. Not saying for like us, you know, the people with experienced players who I figured this out pretty quickly. And there we go, the robbery's already started. But like, just a heist tutorials, that could be really good. I gotta go. No, this heist was pretty good. I actually kind of like it. It's definitely my favorite heist now, easily. Okay, I gotta stop stealing this guy. But anyway, this actually conveniently, I needed to be in here for the next suggestion, which was, I will explain. So this heist, how it works, and I can get why people are confused. Basically, you fill up your bag and you drop it into that. Alright, there we go. And you drop it into there. I think for VIP players, you get a second bag. Did I just teleport? It doesn't matter. I like how you shoot. I actually have to physically collect stuff than just shooting glass for some reason. And the boats here. That's actually nice. Honestly, that's probably the best for XP, because if you do if you do, like you're soloing it, which is difficult, I'm not gonna lie, you can get like some good catch. But anyway, back to the point. So, you take a truck to a various amount of warehouses spread around the map. There are 3 of them, I think. There are 3 that are in this game, as of now, that I'm aware of. There is one on the port, one near the Road Blazer, near the gun shop, or the nightclub. There's one there. And then there's one where the ship spawns. And you have to you load in your bags and you drive it there. But this happened somewhat recently. This problem happened recently. And obviously the person was camping or something. Anyway, so you take a truck to one of these locations, you load your bags in, but a problem that I had, right, is that you can steal others' trucks, alright, which is a really big problem. So I was doing this heist as normal, actually died and came back to do the heist, so I didn't have much time left. So yeah, I grabbed the supplies like this, and I was going to put it in my truck, but there was a guy who was stuck in here, and then when you click there, you spawn the truck. And this is where the problem comes in, is that he stole my truck and drove off. I can't do the heist without that truck. I can't load into a SWAT truck, can't do anything. So I had to sit there and actually try to hunt this guy down to try and maybe get, you know, help me dish my my truck or something, but he didn't. So this request is either one of two things. Either a respawn button for your truck, which despawns the original and spawns back a new one, so that people can't steal it, or that this truck is automatically locked, doesn't matter what your lock features are on. So this truck is locked for just you, you cannot steal it. And this goes with my next feature, is the ability to lock just the driver's side door, because there are times where maybe I don't want someone to steal my car, but at the same time I might want to drive people around the map, and you know, I don't have to be panicking to get to the car first, hoping that this person doesn't take my car or anything. And we're gonna do a boat heist. Oh, actually the plane's there. We'll do the boat. The boat's actually pretty good. But yeah, the ability to maybe lock just the driver's side door. It's not really a thing that really is. It's just an interesting feature that I would definitely like to see. It just would help. All right, that's pretty much it. You know. Also, another thing is to buff the Marauder, the damage, because the thing is, you know, if you had a bulldog and you could just use like your guns while you're driving, you can do a lot of damage depending on your gun. And for A1, it's a pretty good combo with the bulldog because of its health, and you know, it's not slow at all. But yeah, the Marauder should be doing way more damage. It really should be doing more damage. All right, this is good. See, look at all this damage, and the Marauder, it's slow fire. I thought it was automatic, by the way. It does have makeup and health, and it's pretty much faster than the bulldog. It's pretty much almost perfect, but the damage needs to be buffed to 50, or the reload speed needs to be faster, because there's no point to the Marauder, alright? I changed to the Marauder because I bought that 1.5 million. Really, you know, I'm fine, it's a small amount of money. Yeah, alright, we're gonna have to retreat quickly. But like, I can do more damage with my AK-47 than in a $1.5 million boat with a fancy gun, fancy RPG on it. Like, yes, it has no travel time, but like, it needs to be buffed. That's something. All right, I'm trying to think of some other heists, like some other things, because I had a list of them, but like, I can't remember them. I guess maybe like, you know, maybe like, I don't know, there's like two big suggestions that I'm kind of waiting for, but I kind of want something more. I'll remember it. Let's think, you know. I know, pretty much covered it with those stuff. Alright, so we'll finish this heist and I'll just think about it, and I'm about to die, so I need to. Oh, God, stop it. Maybe, oh, that's another thing. Maybe like a jet boat. If you don't want to buff the Marauder, at least, you know, get a jet boat. That'd be really cool. If there was a jet boat in the game, like a really fast boat, fast in the hydro, like stupidly fast. Oh, the rockets are... what else? Well, pretty much most of this is like bug fixes, like the engine problem. Oh yeah, this is one. I could have got this one. So we all know that you can't spawn planes anymore, and it's kind of annoying. But like, I've found a loophole just using the hyperdrive, which is probably better than jet. But there is one item that in particular that you actually can't spawn anymore, and it's not an air vehicle. It's the Rhino tank. Why can't you spawn the Rhino tank? Let me listen to the absurdity of having the Rhino tank not be spawned. So you spend around, well, I spent about $4 million for the jet, that tank, and it's pretty stupid how, you know, also they buffed this. This used to be so easy to do solo, but now it's really difficult to actually do solo. Like, you get serious money to actually do it on solo. Haha, go under. I can choose your health now, it's crazy. Is it losing down? Oh, it's losing. Okay, we're gonna quickly respawn. But anyway, the Rhino tank is in Area 51. You can't spawn it. It makes no sense, because if you want to use it, and the main reason using it is for campus or stuff, you have to go all the way to Area 51 and drive it pretty much across the map to get a few kills, when you could just use a jet. Like, see how absurd that sounds? This is the Rhino tank. I'm fine with the planes not being able to be spawned. Oh my god, just spawn the freaking boat. I'm not hit. Oh, because there are all the boats there. Just spawn the boat. Oh my god. I'll just pick up the Marauder then. This thing. Oh, great. Like, this is the fire rate of the Marauder, by the way. Like I'm just holding down the mouse button. That's kind of slow for 35 damage. So the run tank needs to be spawnable. Alright, the next one, I think, yeah, the plane science heist is gone, so I'm just going to ignore that, and I'm going to ignore pretty much every other heist. And I'm going to... Wait, hold on, who's that though? Someone puts a bulldog... That's not mine. I don't think it's mine. Okay, maybe it's mine. But anyway, also this heist is pretty good. Let me show you how much XP you get from this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's great. That's great. And also the money. This is a really good heist. But the next one, I'm just going to move on to the next two big ones. And this one is something that can be added as like a large update. So we have a new heist and an entirely new feature into the game, which, since this game feels like it's going on a trajectory to be more like GTA, there needs to be one thing that's added to this game. So we're going to talk about the slightly smaller thing, which is the new heist that I've come up with. So this is similar to the tram. So you probably already guessed what it is. It's a train heist. And you're probably wondering, oh my god, my jailbreak has one. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter, right? This is a robbery game. It's supposed to have stuff, new robberies, and this is a cool robbery. So the tram kind of sucks now. Actually, it horribly sucks. From being like, with double XP, like 1,000 XP for pretty much nothing. And what else? Oh yeah, it was really good for money. Like the max I got was like 40k. It's so good. But then they nerfed it, obviously, because it's not a main heist anymore, but it still has robbery music, and it still gives you XP, but only like $3,000, even for a player like me with double XP, and also the VIP Game Pass. So I was thinking of a really interesting concept, alright? Turn on a train, so it's not a normal train, it's a military train, which has, like, you know, obviously supplies like guns, ammo, and maybe like a vehicle, which I'll get to that in a second, on it. And also a missile, which I'll also get into another thing about that missile in a second. So it will be in an underground tunnel that will be heading to the city. It will start around here, giving this entire dunes area a purpose. So there'll be a tunnel under here that will surface around here. It will go through the desert, then through here, all the way to Area 51, where it will be delivered, and that's where all the stuff gets delivered and the heist officially ends. It goes back to an underground tunnel away from the island. It's a slow train because it's carrying a lot of stuff. You rob this train by either blowing up the front of the train to stop it, or just pulling a brake in the front of the train. And it might have some turrets mounted onto it, so it'll go through here, but like through a tunnel. So like through here, go through the tunnel, around here, maybe go like end up like here, and then like, so it's not like, so it just goes like along here, giving probably this area an entire, maybe even going around there, giving this area an actual purpose. And on this, so you steal the stuff, you drive to this train, which maybe like, so you start the heist by going onto the train, you stop it by either blowing it up, or it's that dev's choice, it's either or, you're stopping the train either way. And you then take all your stuff, and you then, instead of selling it to a criminal base, you actually sell it to a unique place. You actually sell it to a black market dealer who specializes in guns and stuff, who could potentially be, you know, for like, if you add new guns, instead of adding them in drops, or, you know, have a paywall behind them, but have them be sold by him. So he could be probably somewhere around the center of the city, or around in these areas, probably like around here, where it's like a warehouse, where you deliver them to him. And also, we're going to go into the rest of the features of this, because it's a pretty expansive train. So, as I said, I'm going to get onto the first small feature, kind of like an Easter egg. So, they've added a few things, and back where it's like, you know, you've got like the Halo, the reimagined version of the hoverboard. They have, I think, they have a sunken ship around here, I think, which is like, it's the pirate ship from like Season 2, where you can actually do like a pirate's quest, you get some money, and then there's a, is this it? No, I don't think that's it. It's around somewhere on the map. It's just a sunken ship. It's nothing special. It's nothing inside of the... it's just there. Oh, supply drop. And, you know, they have a bunch of other stuff in the game, which kind of like, oh, so, you know, stuff that's like from OG Mad City. And, yeah, so this could be something interesting. So, the missile on the back could either be a normal missile, and this could be an Easter egg, or it could be just all the time. Okay, we've got a minigun. Nice. So there'll be a missile just on there for display purpose only. Can't rob it, can't do anything. And this missile will look like, or will sometimes have the chance to look like, the missile from the criminal base. We all know that missile from the second old, so it's not the original, it's the updated version where it had the missile on the red one, and then they've got that dusty warehouse that we have had to today. So yeah, the missile from there could be on the train, or an Easter egg, whereas like sometimes there's a rare chance that the train will spawn in with that missile, as kind of like, oh, it's an Easter egg, you know. And then you know, also I mentioned another vehicle on it. So when they were removing vehicles from the game, which another thing, I can't find the overdrive on the map. It didn't say they were going to be removing it, but it's just gone. So I don't know if it's been removed or not, but if it has, rest in peace overdrive. I have it. It's a one-seater now. It's pretty cool. But like, it's just, I can't find it. Anyway, so while they're removing vehicles, I had a select few vehicles that they were removing from the game altogether. Or not, they were removing it from, so you couldn't buy it, but owners already could just keep it. And yeah, so one of those vehicles was the Patreon, and I kind of liked that vehicle, and I actually bought it like a few months before it actually went off sale, you know. And then they removed it. It's just gone from the game. So this is a way to bring it back, where it could be on the train and you can steal. It's like a chance, like there's like a random selection of things on the train for the military, and you know, there could be a chance maybe like a tank being on there or something. Not a jet or like helicopters, maybe a helicopter, but like a different helicopter. Not like, kind of like the jewelry store truck, like a thing that you can't purchase but you can kind of use. So it could either be a tank, or it could be like, you know, 2 to 3 Patreons, like with a new revamped look, but like the ones in our spawn menu don't get revamped. It's just kind of like it's a Patreon, but it's like a new look, but we don't get a revamp for the people who already own the actual vehicle. And then you just take it to the guy and sell it, and the truck counts as more money. So it could be a really good heist. It could be really difficult because maybe turrets, and also because it might be a very short heist, so it might be difficult to actually like get to it. And also because it's near the hero base and that, so it could be really difficult, but it could give a really good payout. So yeah, that's pretty much a train heist, military train that you deliver guns, vests, whatever, military supplies to a black market dealer somewhere around here maybe. It could be dead choice if this was to be added. And yeah, that's, you know, Easter egg or the missile from the universe. You know, and then Patreon as like a rare chance, kind of like a randomized chance to be on the train, and then you just drive it off the train. Once you've stopped it, you just drive it off the train and then you collect it. So it won't be back on sale, the Patreon won't be back on sale, but it will be in the game technically. So anyway, then we move on to the last idea, which is the really big idea, which is the ability for jobs, or facilities. So in GTA, you can get different places that can get you money, and you do deliveries. So that could be something that could be in this game. You know, you could stuff like embezzled funds, forged documents, but the main 2 ones that I've come up with, there could be more, but as of now, I have really 2 big ideas, which is guns, you know, like gun manufacturing, and stolen vehicle customizations. So the first one is, you know, you have a factory that makes guns. It could be a pricey factory, and then you take it, you deliver the guns to maybe different points on the map. So you deliver, like, you know, some guns to the nightclub. You might deliver some to the gun shop, and then you might deliver the rest to the port. And you deliver it in a new truck, like a semi-trailer. And the thing is with this is that it alerts not only the police and heroes, but also the criminals. No, you'll think griefers, but no. So the criminals and the villains get a different message besides from the police and heroes. So criminals can't steal anything. They can't get in the truck's locked for them. But they get a message that says a truck is on the move, protect them, which basically it's exactly what they do. There's a circle around the truck, and they just have to sit in that circle pretty much and just defend them, and they get money per kill, and you know, for defending the truck. And yeah, or they could get money, also get money for maybe unloading guns, because you might have to unload guns to actually physically take out stuff and put them onto a drop-off location. So if, you know, other criminals help, you will still get all the money for pretty much all of it, but they'll get like some labor costs, you know. You still get paid all the money, but, you know, that's it. They get some labor, here's some money for helping, while I still get the full amount I technically would have gotten. And the police and heroes get a message, they don't know what's being delivered, but they say a truck is on the move, stop them at all costs, and that's pretty much what we have to do. So, you know, other criminals and villains can help, while the cops try to arrest them and take the truck away. The truck has like maybe 10,000 health, you know, to stop griefers, and maybe even has like a turret on the truck, or a vehicle, kind of like the Terminator, but has a lock-on turret. But it has a catch. It does high damage to aerial vehicles, or just vehicles in general, but really low damage to plays. So it might do like, you know, okay, it might do like a small amount of damage, kind of like maybe like 2 damage to a player, because it's auto lock on, but it does like high damage to vehicles to get them out of the sky, or to just get rid of them altogether, so cops can't just sit in the sky with their buzzard and just sit there and just destroy the truck. So it does high damage to basically any vehicle, but really low damage to actual players, so it can't be abused and, you know, used on players. It's best to take them out of their vehicles. It could be either something that you put on your vehicle, kind of like a customization, or it could just be like, you know, it could just be a certain vehicle with a lock-on turret that does high damage to vehicles, but low damage to players. Alright, and then the second big one, which was the customized vehicles. This is something that's interesting. So vehicles randomly will spawn around the map. They'll be in driveways, they'll be just on the side of the road. They will not be purchasable, but you can lockpick and steal them. Take them to a garage that you own. Like it's another facility that you steal cars, you bring them to your mechanic, and then, or slash body worker. They will give you estimate amount of time, so maybe like 6 hours you have to wait, and the car will significantly grow in value. So maybe there's like a chance to get like stuff like Neros, but it's like a really low chance to actually get those to spawn. And like, you know, or maybe like only one car spawns, like you go to your mechanic and then you'll say, oh yeah, there's a car here, go steal it. You go there and there's a small chance that it can be a high value car, but most likely it's going to be like a GTR, so like a small value car. And then it'll pretty much be modified, or have spoilers, random upgrades. You know, it could be the same color or just different colors, and you go sell it to a customer. That's pretty much it. So it's an AFK thing, same with the gun thing, that it works off while you're AFK. And yeah, you just bring him stolen vehicles, he customizes them over a few hours, he gives them back to you, and you drive them. And no criminal notifications, so criminals don't get any assistance for actually helping you. But all cops and not all cops and heroes get notified saying a stolen car's on the move, go stop them. They'll just get a small notification, that's it. And yeah, then we also move on to other jobs, because it's not just criminals, it's actually cops and heroes that get their own exclusive jobs. So, you know, you've got your criminals and your villains that do the exact same jobs, but you've got your police, which have like trucks that might deliver stuff to the bank, the casino and the jewelry store that might deliver supplies there, get some money, kind of like the bank truck in Jailbreak, but different. You know, where you actually actively, it's something that, you know, it's not like a heist that, you know, criminals can't steal it. So if you get killed, the truck explodes and, you know, they can't steal anything from it. It's just, you know, they stop you, and it's just kind of like a passive job that happens in maybe 3 hours. That you can do a job for a bit of money, like, you know, better than heist, maybe like 50k. Like, it's got to be good for, you know, you're waiting a while and you got to get a bit of that cheddar, you know. It's just got to be good. It can't be something crap. You're waiting hours and hours for jobs to actually pop up, and then they can't give crap money. Anyway, and then you have the hero ones, which they only have one thing they can do, and it's to go to the pyramid while it's closed. It cannot be opened. So this only happens, it has to be closed. They go to someone on the airship or somewhere else where they get a job where they have to go, actually no. There's a specific location, so there is a museum, and they're like, oh, can you go retrieve some artifacts from the pyramids? You're technically not robbing it, you're just, you know, getting some artifacts and delivering them. So you get a museum truck that's different, obviously it has to be like, maybe like a pickup truck, kind of like the F-150, and you you go to the pyramid, you go collect some items there, you go put them into the truck, and then you just drive to the museum and you get some money for it. Every few hours, maybe 5 hours, you can do this job, get some money. So basically you can rotate around, you can do some criminal jobs, then you can do your police jobs, and then you can do your oh, I saw another one. Okay, so this is another police job. It's bounty hunting, or it could be hero job. I think it should be hero job. Yeah, it should be a hero job because it's just something. So they can go to a certain facility. It can be either on the airship or another facility, like a warehouse. And they can do bounty hunts, where they get a target and they estimate a location. Like, oh, like for me, if I'm the target, oh, he's at the pyramid or pyramid area. Oh, he's at the volcano. He's at the prison. You get a randomly assigned criminal or villain, and you can just kill them. That's all you have to do, kill them. And then you spend some money, and you can do that maybe like every hour. Could be something, you know. You just get a kill, and you can do like, you can get like 20 something K from it, like something nice, like a nice amount of money, right? Bounty hunting, which I just thought of. You can use anything, just kill them. That's all you have to do. And if that person dies in a robbery or they reset, they actually don't know that they're being hunted, so they can't just reset. Actually, no, resetting doesn't. Let's make it so that resetting doesn't also count. Let's take it to reset. But they don't know they're being hunted. But the heroes do know that they're being hunted, so they can't just reset and be like, oh no, oh just, yeah, and then it's just useless. Basically, if they reset, it should actually double the money, maybe even. Okay, no, don't do that. And anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the entire video. I just want to talk about some suggestions I've had for this game. I've had some fun experiences, and I'm going to do another jewelry store robbery. Ooh, do the nightclub. The nightclub's interesting. It's a weird heist. You know, I wish you could collect stuff faster. It's just... So, you know, while I'm outroing, I'm just going to do a nightclub, because we've already done a jewelry store. Anyway, I've been enjoying this game so far, and I really have enjoyed... I've stuck with this game. I've been waiting for ages. A millennia, you could say. You know, I really like the... everything about this update. Everything. You know, you've got all this cool stuff, you know. I like how you can actually upgrade your vehicle in the, this, so you actually can, like... Because, you know, they've removed the level cap, but you technically can still go past rank 100. You know, see, it's in more prestiging where you can upgrade your, what is this called? Commutator, let's just say that, you know. And also, it's another question, you should be able to upgrade your U-Rock, like maybe it goes to like the Knight Rider, you know, like that car, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called, but you know, the car from Knight Rider, we all know that car. That'd be pretty cool. Also, if the devs have, because I saw them watch another suggestion video, if they are watching this, please drop a comment. And if you want any more suggestions, just hit me up. So honestly, I'm happy to do suggestions on this game, like stuff that's not too way out of proportion, but stuff that could actually happen, you know? Like the jobs could be something interesting for players to do. Oh, you know, you're bored of a heist scene, let's just go do something interesting. You know, it's just something that players can do when they get bored, because it inevitably happens. It will never happen when I'm finished playing this game. When I've, you know, I've grinded everything, I've gotten maybe the max, you know. I've also been working on a jailbreak video. I've been trying to grind for a hyperchrome, so I might get some recording done on that after this. And yeah. Also, another thing, I completely forgot about this, is the spaz. Please bring back the spaz. That's all I want. Please bring back the spaz. How long have I been recording for? Almost half an hour. It's half an hour of suggestions. You know, actually looks like this is 3D, but it's a PNG. They're PNGs. See, they're not 3D. They're just a PNG. Bring back the spaz. Please bring back the spaz. Bring the spaz. Man, I keep thinking of new things. Did the Uzi S get removed? Also, I just want to ask a few questions if any devs are watching. Is the Uzi S still in the game? Because I haven't got it yet. Like, I've opened up a few of them. I've got just the ray gun and the minigun. Please add it back. Has the overdrive been removed? And with the casino gambling, can you actually win anything from it? Because, you know, I've tried just to see if I could. Like, even if you line them up, is there a possibility to win anything? Like, maybe just a small amount of money or an exclusive item? That could be cool. Like a low chance you maybe some money. Anyway, I've had fun with this game. You know, even when it was like first day when it was kind of buggy, you know, I was still having fun, honestly. You know, because, you know, the sweats and tryhards went around. It was just so much fun, you know. I still have fun. You know, even though engines really didn't work and it was like excruciating from Nero. But anyway, yeah, you know, most bugs have been like patched and like smoothed out. I have had some great fun with this. And yeah, I'll continue to grind and make some videos over the course of this thing. I hope that at least one of my suggestions can make it into this game. The devs are probably watching for feedback, and this is my, my personal suggestions on stuff you can do in the future. It doesn't have to be in the next coming months. It could be years away. You could actually add this stuff, but it's something to add to your list if you can't figure out anything to do. There's no suggestions that you actually can't. You're like, oh, we don't know what to do in the game. Boom, here's your reference right now. Anyway, yeah, Also, another thing I want to bring back to attention, and I'm gonna end the video just after this. I've liked the sound of the Shelbys. That's another thing that was completely unrelated to what I'm about to talk about. But here's the Inferno. It looks like the Avengers, but like it's not. It's the Inferno. That's the Inferno. It looks like a Colorado, I think, but like it's got the icon image of the Inferno. Like that's something that can be changed. This is just, honestly, I've been liking this game. The nice, reflectiveness of this Challenger, or is that a Demon? Or is that a Hellcat? I don't know. It looks much better now. And then, I wonder what these cars are. I can't wait to see what these cars are. Hopefully some really cool muscle cars. Also, one more suggestion, alright? Please add the Interceptor. You know what Interceptor I'm talking about. You know exactly what Interceptor I'm talking about. I've probably talked about it in the past. Mad Max, the Ford Falcon VB Interceptor. I'd love that in the game as a reward for maybe like next season's rank 50 an Interceptor. I'd be so happy. I could die tomorrow and I'd be happy if they added that. But anyway, that's it. Thank you, devs. This is a really good update. This is worth waiting for. And goodbye.